Hey, it's Joe. This next video is titled How to Make $20,000 per Deal Consistently Using Zero Down Real Estate Techniques. One of the easy ways to make more money on their properties is to work in higher end markets. So let's say you want to go work in the East Coast or the West Coast. There's a lot of high end markets there. Or you're working within your own city. Maybe your own city is the only $150,000 average price range for your property, but you decide you're going to work in a higher end market because you want to get more money per deal. Now the downside of this is if you're new at this, when you're dealing with people that have more money, they have higher expectations often, and they're sometimes a little bit more intimidating for a beginner to go talk to. So if you go talk to someone who's got a $800,000 property in Los Angeles, that may be a little bit more challenging conversation for a new investor than someone who's got a $100,000 property in Indianapolis. So keep that in mind. But once you learn how to tackle these high-end areas, it's really worth it to keep working in those areas. I had a student recently called me and said, hey, I just put together a $100,000 deal. He's working out of New Jersey, working on an $800,000 property. So these things can come together when you're working on higher end markets and understanding how to do it. So learn how to do it, learn how to talk to these people, work in high end markets. But you also want to be able to have consistency, and that's where automation comes in, and that's where having a drip system comes in, and using the auto marketer to go out there, text people who are trying to sell their properties, asking them if they would be interested in selling their property rent to buy, and then getting their responses, and then talking to them. If they're saying anything that's not no, I would talk to them. And probably 80% of the responses that we get are no, and the other 20% are maybe, or give me $20,000 and I'll do it, or they'll come up with different reasons that they might do it if they got a good deal. And you want to talk to those people, and you get on the phone with them and put the deal together and make that happen. Anyway, I hope that answers the question.